Good morning. Yes, Miss Pyaar and I are out and about. She is beyond the investigative services. And we have a crazy, amazing, cloud-free day. Really gorgeous. So, yeah, no complaints weather-wise. I mean, it's supposed to be hot, but it's Arizona, it's summer. What else do you want? Want anything cooler? Yeah, I gotta go somewhere else. Kind of like being in South Florida. You want less humidity? You want it to be cooler? You trundle off to something else. Good morning. How are you, beautiful people? What is new? What is happening? What are we hearing? They're working on a house at the corner. So, how are you? Oh, I have one of my new rompers on today. At the logo, I did the thread that says Roses Poses. Probably doesn't even show up, but I did the thread in the same color as the jumper. So, no girl. And you're tangled up. You got to get untangled. Come on, there you go. She's very anxious today. She was very anxious to go out for her walk. She must have barked quite loudly for 5 minutes straight while I was putting sunscreen on and getting the rest of myself together, because she was ready to go. And I was not. And she had to wait. She too must learn patience. But we are out. And I think she's happy. Till we probably get another block, and then she's going to be really hot. Still want to walk, but not as enthusiastic about it. So what's on your agenda for today? Spot is going away. I just am not going to pick at the scab. So tell me what's on your agenda for today. It is Friday. Happy Friday. Means something to some people and doesn't mean anything to others. For some of us, it's the last work day. For some of us, maybe it's your day off. Maybe you're tired and every day is Friday, or every day is Saturday, whatever that case may be. But what have you got going on today? For my classes this morning, one of my ladies is back from Michigan, so we've got that. I'll see her. And my doctor's office work. I got a lot done yesterday. I keep saying I get a lot done. You would think there would be nothing left to do, but it's just non-stop. It really is. Which I'm grateful for. I'm not complaining. It's just you would think with all the work you do, you'd get to a point where you're like, okay, there's nothing. But I got a lot. Oh, that's okay. Like I said, I'm very grateful for it. And let's see. We have that today. I'm interested. I was glancing online. We have a local radio station called Cool FM. And they, on Thursday, Friday, will post like weekend happenings. And there's a luxury estate sale, luxury items and artwork in Huachuca City. Now, Huachuca City, probably a quarter the size of Sierra Vista, and Sierra Vista, remember, is not that big. And a quarter of the size may be embellishing the size a bit. And even more rural. So I'm very interested to know what luxury items there might be. I need nothing, but I definitely have my curiosity piqued. And the sale is today, Saturday and Sunday. Saturday I have a packed schedule, and Sunday I wouldn't be able to make it because they only run 9 in the morning till noon, and I'd be teaching until almost noon. So I don't know if I can squeeze in today or not. But like I said, it's got my interest piqued. Because when if you go to that town, I mean, everybody's got a town that's very rural, appears to be very, very working, working class. So when you say luxury, what do you mean? I mean, luxury could be having a dishwasher in your kitchen, or it could be having a Van Gogh hanging on your wall. So I don't know. But like I said, it does have my interest. But there are little hidden gems here in Sierra Vista. And I'm sure there are in every little town. There are homes here, surprisingly, that are $1,250,000. And it's like, okay, not that I would be paying that much for one. Not in this town. The offerings are not there. Oh, there's our birdhouses on that tree again. I already showed you the up close, but they're still there. We had some heavy rains and winds, so yay that they're still there. And this neighbor here, I'll show you their yard. They have these little, I don't know if they're glass or plastic, but mushrooms that light up at night. And then they have the other little bits and bobs, globes. And then their gate, they have the pretty butterfly and owl on their little gate. So, do different things with their yard. So, that is, there's more over here. Oh, didn't notice this before. They have some more mushrooms. And then they have this little yard sculpture of a raccoon. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. All right. Just showing you the nooks and crannies of the hood. Hard to believe we are in the middle of June. Like we're on the downslide of June. The year is half over. It's crazy. Crazy how fast time goes. At least it feels that time is going quickly. And depending on the philosophies you prescribe to or subscribe to, time is all relative. And my mind, whatever that relativity is moving fast. Moving quite fast. So we'll see. What are you doing? The music is thumping from that garage. Must be having some good exercise going on. Probably can hear it. Shouldn't be enough to get me blocked on any of the channels. But if you can hear it, coming from a garage across the street. I know sometimes the music really motivates people and pushes them a little bit harder. I don't know. I don't like doing it, so I don't like all that weight stuff. So there's really nothing I found that motivates me just yet. Oh, I ordered something in the mail. They're by a company called Javi, which evidently does a coffee thing, and I'm not a coffee girl. But they had these things called refreshers, which have 0 sugar, added protein, and collagen, and it did have 45 grams of caffeine, but I looked it up. That's less than a cup of coffee, less than even the green tea that I drink and water down with water. So I'm gonna give that a try. Just something to get a little more protein in. I know I don't eat enough. I eat enough. I don't eat enough of the right things to give me the protein that I need. And my sister is really all over my ass about, you got to get your protein in. You got to drink, drink protein, get the collagen in, helps the joints and everything. And she bought me this collagen powder, and my friend Lauren takes it, has been using it for years now, I guess. And she mixes it in with her coffee. And I just don't like, it's almost tasteless, but it's not tasteless. Or maybe it is tasteless and there's this film that, oh, lizard. Okay, wait a minute, turn your, because these little javelinas, I say javelina down, spicy pig down, and it's not my house, but I have to set them right. Come on, girl, leave the lizard alone. So they have a little javelina family. And when I walk by, oftentimes the wind blows them down. So we set them up right. It's back up and operational. All right. So I was talking about these refreshers from Javi. I'm going to try one today for the first time. I will report back and let you know. I'll make a little video on it too. Evidently it's best served with ice, which is fine. I have a nice machine and an ice maker in my refrigerator, so we're doubly good there. And Pyaar has to investigate some more. Really, I'm sure the girl doesn't have anything left in her to pee, but she must stop and pee in all her investigative spots. So back to the Javi, these refreshers. I've got 3 different flavors in them. And if you are considering it, somehow I missed it, and I usually look for these things, and I did not see it. But it's a subscription service, and I didn't see where to unclick for a subscription. I didn't see where it said it's a subscription. And they sent you free stuff, none of which I needed. They sent you the metal straws I don't use for straws with the little cleaner. They sent you the shaker cup. I have one somewhere. I didn't really need that. Those were your freebies. And anyway, so I went immediately, because once it's paid for and tells you it's shipping, it then says, thank you for your Javi subscription. I was like, whoa, what? No. And yeah, so I immediately tried to go back on the site and cancel the subscription. Couldn't do that, so I sent an email out. And the email was kind, but they still kind of gaslighting kind of thing, about, well, it's something about, it is a subscription service and it's listed on there, shown on there. Like I said, I didn't see it. I'm usually pretty careful about those things. They told me that I could postpone the next shipment. I could cancel the subscription. They gave me all these different options, but they wouldn't do it for me, that I had to go back online and do it. When I went online immediately, it did not show up. No option showed up. Maybe the account hadn't quite set, I don't know. But I was able to cancel that subscription yesterday, so that got done. And it looks like they're doing concrete on the steps over here, but I don't think I'm going to be able to video that because they've got part of the sidewalk blocked off. And it looks like the concrete truck is here. Kind of familiar with concrete trucks. Oh, and they're filling their backhoe with the concrete. I'll show you. So they filled the scoop in the backhoe. Oh, they got their steps already poured. Very nice. Looks great. Oh, and they're redoing the platform too. Beautiful. Love that for them. They're a little busy for me to go and ask him for his card, so I'm not going to bother. I know it's a little extra loud. We're moving out of that space. I think that when I was telling my husband about how I, met that guy and got to pick up her mess. I'll be back. All right, back. That responsible pet ownership nonsense. Got her mess picked up. I was saying, when I told Jeff that I had met that guy and I was doing the stairs and everything and wanted him to come over and give us an estimate, I'm sure he was thinking, oh God, more money. More money is going out. I think some of the neighbors did not get the memo about trash day being changed with today being Juneteenth, because there's a few neighbors that have their trash cans out. I did not see the memo either, but I did see a lot of neighbors have their trash cans out yesterday, and then I saw a trash truck come by. I was like, oh shit, let me get it together. So gathered all the trash real quick and took it out to the street and made it just in time for the trash truck to get our garbage. So, I know, exciting stuff, right? If you want exciting content, I'm sure you're finding someone else to watch. I'm just everyday. This is life. This is my life. And there's bits of excitement in there, and honestly, most of the excitement could just not be there. I like the excitement of going new places. I don't like the excitement of, taking my husband to the hospital and all that. That excitement can stay. Can just stay away. We went another week without any work on the pool. I asked Jeff if he had heard anything from the pool people. He said other than them saying that they would come on the 27th to do the pebble deck. We haven't heard anything, so still don't know anything about the electrician. So I'm going to ask him to text them today and see if we can expect the electrician early next week. Or maybe I'll do it. That's fine. I don't care. At this point, I just don't care. I want it done. You want to think I'm a bitch? That's fine. Think I'm a bitch. But we are now 4 months in, and that's pretty ridiculous. All right. Ooh, it is warm out today. Let me let this girl in. She didn't get her breakfast, so she's very anxious to get back and get her breakfast. Anyway, we are back home. Oh, I forgot there's a little dead bird over here. I have to have Jeff come and pick it up. Got all my pavers here. Next weekend, they'll start painting the wall. Eventually. Maybe before the summer's over. Who knows? And the one consolation the one contractor offered, once it's done, it's yours for life. I mean, I just want to reach out and strangle some people. But I do yoga instead. And speaking of yoga, I need to sign off. I need to go and teach said yoga and help other people not want to strangle people. Keep everybody nice and level. All right. Well, I hope that you have an amazing day and a fabulous weekend. I will take you to my little events tomorrow. Last weekend I had all these intentions of those events in a row to do. This weekend I do too. We'll see what the universe has in store for me. Pride Parade in Bisbee starts at 10, so I want to be there. There is a spiritual healing festival in town here that runs until 3, so I want to just do the Pride Parade real quick, pop out of Bisbee, get back here, do that, and then I've got to be at my studio by like 3:15 because 4 o'clock starts our kirtan. So if you're local, even if you're not local and you want to fly on out or drive on out, come on in. Let's have our kirtan together. Love to see you all there, and I hope you have an amazing day. I will of course take you with me, check in wherever it is we end up tomorrow, and go out there and be fabulous on purpose. Have a great day.